Hey, what's up everyone? Pass Baller here. We are now in this fifth game for today. This is the game between Minnesota Timberwolves and Toronto Raptors, which will happen at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, so that's going to be 7:30 a.m. here in Manila. I am just inviting everyone who have not subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Pasay Baller. Please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on that bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. By the way, we actually provide, as we all know, we actually provide free predictions right here in our little YouTube channel. But for those who would want to avail our premium picks or our premium package, you can actually reach us through Messenger, Instagram, Telegram. The information are actually right there in the descriptions of our videos. Alright, so moving forward, the spread that is given, by the way, is -1, and that is given towards the visiting team, that is Minnesota Timberwolves. And as you all know, if the spread is that low, I actually don't care. So let's just talk about money line, right? -1, I mean, come on now. Let's just talk about money line here, right? So Toronto Raptors, they will be enjoying the home court advantage on this, as the game will actually be held in Canada. Let's take a look at the injury report for both teams. For Minnesota Timberwolves, I see a couple of players out. Those will be Clark and Jaden McDaniels. McDaniels will truly hurt because McDaniels is not gonna score or is not gonna give you like 20 points a game, but his hustle and his defense would actually give you a lot more. So his absence may actually give some headaches to the coaching staff of Minnesota Timberwolves. Now, for Toronto Raptors, there is just one player that I can see in the injury list, and that's Christian Coloco. I think this is one of their bigs, right? Not really, I'm not really that familiar with with his game, but I can see what he can do. He plays around the basket, waiting for those rebounds and waiting for those drop passes. But aside from that, I don't see anything else. Right. So in terms of health, Toronto Raptors would still be receiving the advantage because again, a couple of players are not playing for Minnesota. Okay, so obviously momentum is not there yet. This will be the first games of both teams. This is really tough, but man, I've seen Minnesota Timberwolves during the preseason, and we all know that Toronto Raptors they lost one major piece of their how do I say this of their lineup that makes them one of the better teams in the NBA. And we all know who that is. That's Fred VanVleet, right? Now, no disrespect to Schroeder. I know Toronto Raptors actually acquired Schroeder, but this ain't Germany, This is Toronto Raptors, and Schroeder plays that well if he is surrounded by his German friends. But again, this is the NBA. This is the NBA. It's not FIBA. But I loved how Schroeder played in FIBA. It was held right here in the Philippines. I loved it. I loved it, man. But again, I think they would have they would have some sort of trouble not having Fred VanVleet around. Now, for Minnesota Timberwolves, they have the advantage in terms of their size, and we all know that. Now, a lot of people may disagree. Hey, what? How about last? Did you watch last season? Yeah, I did. This is my job. So, but again, it has already been like over a year now. So they have figured more things out, if you know what I'm saying. So for you to play a couple of 7-footers, at the same time, it would really be hard, and it would really it would really take some time for you to have a grasp on it. Now, not only that. Ant-Man, man, Anthony Edwards, whenever I see him, there's just something new in him. Whenever I watch him, there's something, there's an improvement. This dude is never ending improving, if you know what I'm saying. So, I know it's tough for some, especially Toronto Raptors. They love beating Minnesota, but On this one, I'm gonna pick Minnesota, and again, I'm just gonna do money line. Forget the -1 spread. I think Minnesota Timberwolves would have enough size and would have enough familiarity with each other to beat Toronto Raptors at their home court. Again, my pick on this one would be Minnesota Timberwolves money line, Wolves money line. Peace out, pass I love, and God bless.